So day 2 I had to go to Natula Pass, New Baba Mandir and Changu Lake. So that was the plan. So around 7:30 itself they had asked us to wait near the hotel for the pickup. So what is the tip here? I would say is don't wait until 7:30 in your room itself. Okay, try to explore as much as possible. So at least what I did on my day 2 is I woke up early and I went to went and saw this assembly Sikkim assembly house. That is one thing I saw, and right opposite to the Sikkim assembly hall is one way which will lead down. If you go that path, right, like 500 meters from there, you'll get one viewpoint. That viewpoint name is like Gangtok viewpoint or something. That also I'll leave in description exactly. Maybe the Google Map name I'll put it. So you'll get a very good sunrise point there. Rather than sunrise, I wouldn't say sunrise exactly, but there's a very good view actually of the whole city with the mountain and all that. And all I'll put it on that image and all. I'll upload in my Instagram also. You can just check it, and I'll upload this video also, that viewpoint video also, in this YouTube channel itself. You can just check that also. So that was day 2 around 7 o'clock or something. So I went to that assembly house. Then from that assembly house, right there, just like 2 to 3 minutes walk, you have that viewpoint also. So these two things I covered. Then I ran back to the driver, because the driver already had come and he called us come soon. So I just ran back, like it was like jogging, I would say. Then around 7:30 we headed towards Natula Pass. That was also a good experience only, I would say, very good experience. So like Chinese border and India border, both the soldiers being there, and that the trade and all, like what used to happen there, everything I was able to experience. I have made a detailed video also on that one also. So that also I'll be uploading. You can just check that also. It was a good experience, and that time when I went, there was a lot of snowfall also. Not lot, but like some snowfall, and that was my first snowfall experience also. So it was good actually. And there again one tip is there actually. So what happens is there's a huge rush there. Okay, so the vehicle taxi person, whoever takes you there, right, like let's say there is around 800 to 2 kilometers, there itself there will be huge like a pile up of cabs waiting to go up. So your cab driver will ask you to get down and walk, so that it will be easy for you to avoid the waiting time. So that's what we also did, and we went on. But then by then the driver would have gone down, and he'll be parked somewhere. Okay, there'll be so many vehicles that time. Okay, so you better have like actually we had Airtel SIM guy also. I was using Vodafone SIM and Jio also, like, but none of us were having that network actually. So it's very difficult to trace your driver. So make sure you make some while going up itself, you discuss with your driver and ask him to stay in that exact location, or you ask him where he will be staying, so that you both are in sync. So that is one tip I'll say. This is like a big tip only, because there I was like lost actually. And one more thing was, I had lost myself from my group also. Like all the group members were one side and I was on the other side. Why this happened also I'll tell you. So once you see the Natula Pass, right, which is like peak actually, there itself, right below that, one building is there. It's like a conference building for army people, and there you have no entry for public, common public. Only if you have some special permission, then you have it. So few people with that permission were entering that one. I somehow managed to go along with them, and I have even recorded video of that building also, that place, and even I spoke to some army person also. That is all there in video, like that also I'll be uploading. So I was able to get a glimpse of that also. It was really nice. I have even clicked pictures there. The army person was really kind enough to click my pictures also. That also I'll be uploading on my Instagram. You can check it out. So you can see how that conference building looks from inside also. In the picture itself you'll get an idea. So then what happened, that's when I lost my teammates. So since they all didn't have access, they went down from the regular way itself, from the way we climbed up. But then I climbed down from the other side. So then I couldn't meet them. Then I was like worried also, because the cab is also not there at where exactly we got down. So that, but somehow I managed to find them. We all got synced up, and then we spent a lot of time in finding our driver, and then we ended up all together. So that's why I'm sharing you all also. So this is one thing. And in Natula Pass itself, little uneasiness was there for me and for others also. So that carrying camphor is also a good idea. I don't know scientifically what is the logic behind that one, but maybe psychologically also you'll feel better when you have that camphor and you try to inhale with that one, with that peak, right? You will feel better actually. If you carry your oxygen cylinders also, which you get portable ones, that is also good actually. You get it for just around 500 rupees or something in most of the restaurants over there before heading to Nathula Pass. And before heading to Nathula Pass also, we stopped at one restaurant also. That restaurant also, I'll put a name. I can remember, it's like Jane something it is, but it was really good actually. From there the viewpoint was also superb actually. So I have that all video also and images that also I'll be putting. So you can enjoy your local food and then head to Nathula Pass. Then after Nathula Pass we came down to New Baba Mandir. So there we spent some time. I have a detailed video on New Baba Mandir also. That also I'll post it separately. So then after New Baba Mandir, before we reached New Baba Mandir itself, it started raining. Okay, it was like a heavy rain only. Heavy means not very heavy also, where you can walk, but it was a little heavy only. So then what happened? Snowfall also was there along with that one, little only. So what happened? Roads and all got a little piled up and all. Then after New Baba Mandir, we still managed to get into the car, and then before we head to Chengu Lake itself, due to that weather, rain and all, the whole view got disturbed. So even though we went to Chengu Lake, we have clicked pictures and all, but that view, what we can expect, right, that was spoiled because of the weather. But nevertheless, so that was my day 2. So this was like by afternoon itself, this whole trip had got completed, like visiting Chendu Lake and all. But then again, from there to reaching this our place, like hotel, it was like around evening. So one more thing is, like when you're doing this ride in a shared basis, like if you're taking this trip as a shared basis, then they'll drop you only till that Vajrashran. So again, you need to make your own transport to the your hotel or something. So that is also one thing, but it will be at walkable. If it is at like walkable distance, it's good for you only, you can explore and all. So for me it was really like walkable only, like 20 minutes walk was there actually from Vajra stand, but from MG Mark it was like around 5 minutes I would say. So for exploring the local market and all, it was good. But after the trip, if you have to walk from Vajra stand, it's little far, like 20 minutes, and that is also manageable one time. But on the day last 5, that day 5, right, night, I reached there around 1 o'clock actually. That was yesterday only. So then they'll charge you more also, those guys, to take you to the hotel and all. So you need to manage with that and all. So that's why I told you. And one more thing is also, like day 2, right, everything went well only, but the ride will be little uncomfortable because there will be like one Bolero kind of vehicle. Maximum vehicles are Boleros only here, and it will be 10 sharing, okay, along with the driver. So driver will have his own seat, full seat he'll take. Then right next to him 2 people will be sitting. Behind that 4 people will be sitting. Then behind that 4 more people will be sitting. So along with the driver 10 people will be there. So it will be really uncomfortable, guys. So you have to, if you are going with sharing, right, pricing is really very affordable, okay. Pricing wise it's really good, but it's pretty uncomfortable also, and it will be rotational basis. So sometimes if you are sitting in the front, you have to go to middle, from middle you have to go to back and all. But luckily, I was really lucky. For the entire journey I was sitting in the front itself, because in my group, me and one more guy was there who were solo travelers. Then 4 people were there, like husband, wife, her sister and kid. So those 4 were like one group, and another two couples were there. So they were also as like one group. So they 4 also were sticking together. So they were just rotating back and middle. So luckily in the front they never came. So we managed to sit. But here also, what is the point is, on the day 2, whatever car I got, right, so we had enough leg space, for 2 of us to share in the front. So it was really comfortable that way. But for day 3, day 4, day 5, right, it was we got another taxi, and there it was really bad actually. So actually here for day 1 also, like the group was different. So day 1 we were all 10 boys actually. So one more group was there where 8 boys had come together. So along with that, 2 boys, like me and another guy who were solo travelers, this was the group actually for day 2. But day 3, day 4 and day 5 is the other group which I said. 2 couples and then one family of 4 people, then we all. So that's how it was. But there we got different taxi, and that's how their leg room was also very bad actually. So that was one thing. But that's what, like, if you're going for sharing basis, this is one thing you need to adjust. And now I'll tell you major issues also when sharing. So you have to wait for all the other team, like all the other people also to come up. So, and that is the major disadvantage, guys. When you're going, please remember this one. Like, this is like already 10 minutes I can see I have already recorded, but if you have reached till here also, remember this. Like, this is a very important point. Make sure you're waking up early and leaving your restaurant as much early as possible, especially around 5 to 5:30 or maximum by 6 if you're able to leave, right? It's really best because traffic pileup will be less and you'll have a smooth journey. And believe me, some or the other issue will be there, especially in that North Sikkim tour, right? All the 3 days I have faced issues. Every day we used to get back to the hotel after 12 o'clock midnight. There used to be, like, we used to have our dinner during that time and sleep again early morning. 6:30 we used to leave. 6:30 itself we have left early morning, and still we have got up in the traffic pileup or some other issues also will be there. So many different issues you will face. Okay, the nature won't support. Like, for us, when we were going to Lacheng, that is on day 3, like at least 3 kilometers. For traveling 3 kilometers, we have taken 3 to 4 hours. You can imagine. So that much big traffic was there. This was all because of just like 50-meter distance. Okay, in the 50-meter distance, the vehicle has to go up, and there all the vehicles were struggling to go up. Just because of that, there was a huge pile up. So that video also I have recorded, the whole video, why the people were struggling. They were like taking 3 attempts, 4 attempts, then also they were not making. Then all the people used to come join and push the vehicle up. This was around just 50-meter stretch, but then vehicles were struggling because it was very high altitude, and then it was slippery also due to rain and all. So it's like that. So some other issues will be there. On day 2 actually, when we were just heading to North Sikkim, there also like around 4 hours or something we have spent in the night in one part, because there was a huge traffic pileup for another reason. Vehicle had got breakdown or something, or some other reason. That video also I have, but I don't know, I'll be posting all those videos because it's like around 5 to 10 minutes video where I'm showing huge taxis which is just standing in the road. That, so like that, each day had different scenarios, right? So you need to if you leave early, it's good for you and your own group also. That's one suggestion. And even though you want to leave early also, if you're traveling solo or if you're like just 2 people in the group, right, there will be dependency on the other people also. And believe me, that they all won't be so cooperative, right? People will take their own time. Even though the driver and we all agree, right, by 7 we will leave, they'll take their own sweet time. 7:30 they'll come. So that is the major problem. So that, and even what is another problem also, I'll tell you. Like on North Sikkim, you'll go to Kalapathar or 0 Point, where there's lot of snow and you can enjoy like anything. So, but how much ever you enjoy, like if you come back early only for the next station, next destination, you can leave early or you can reach your hotel back soon. But in my case, right, people were taking so much, like at least 1.5 hour they were just in that one single spot only. But if you do that, for your next destination will be missed, but they don't care also. So that and all happens. So for me, luckily, I was able to cover almost all this one, but very unfortunately I couldn't see the Gurudwara Lake. This is in Lacheng on day 3. This one I got it missed because by the time we reached that point, right, it was around 3 p.m. and then the army person didn't give us permission because permit, even though we have permit, we have time only till 1 p.m. actually, and sometimes they extend it till 2 p.m. After that, the weather conditions there will become very bad, and so the army person, even after so many requests, so many people were requesting, they didn't allow us actually that day, whoever was trying to go to this one. And here also I'll tell you one more, this one also. And the delay also was reason why we reached so late, right? 3 p.m. was before going to that Gurudwara Lake. We went to, not Gurudwara, sorry, Gurudmang Lake. I'm not able to recollect exact this one, so sorry for that one. But we went to Kalapatar. But like half of the group wanted to first go to the lake. Only after that we wanted to go to Kalapatar. Okay, but the driver took us to Kalapatar first because that is extra payment. Means we driver will get extra. Okay, it's not included as part of your journey. Okay, so but if we go late to Kalapatar, he would miss that this one. Like he wouldn't get that bonus. So he took us there. We insisted. We told him, please take us to the lake first. And we were all in the assumption that he's taking us to the lake only. But he has taken us to Kalapatar. And one of the group members spent so much time there. Before we could reach, after finishing Kalapatar, before we reached the Gurudwara lake, it was so late that army person didn't allow us also. So I missed that. That is like one of the main attraction in Sikkim. But I wasn't able to see that one. So that was really unfortunate. But yeah, so that's the main problem with the sharing group. When you're going, you'll have lot of dependencies. Even weather conditions also will play this one. So if you're leaving early and you know your group, it will be advantage for you. So, and it will be comfortable also. Like I said, one more thing also very very important is, for each destination in North Sikkim especially, you will be spending at least 6 to 8 hours minimum, and sometimes even more than that, like 12 hours just to travel. And there you'll be seeing just like 15 minutes or 20 minutes one spot. So there are like 2 to 3 spots only you're covering in one day, and for that you're traveling around 8 to 12 hours. So you can imagine. And if you're going in taxi, right, sharing, right, 10 of you will be sitting like that jam packed for such long distance. So that is one major disadvantage, guys. So if possible, go with your own friends or group, so rather than going for solo. Especially I'm telling you, for me at least, one good thing was I was sitting all the time in the front seat only. But for other people, they have to keep switching over and all. It will be even more difficult. So that's why I'm suggesting, especially for Sikkim, try to go for private tour only. So yeah, this was my day 1 I told you, and day 2 also I told you. Day 2 is like only nothing, just like from early morning you'll leave your hotel, and day 2 you'll just reach Lachin. Okay, on the way there are few waterfalls which you can see. But here also day 2, right, due to the group sharing, we left Gangtok itself at 12:30, which you were supposed to leave around 10:30. We left at 12:30. That was a big reason again for that, because of this tax, sharing this one only. There was some confusion where one group had to go to some other destination, but they ended up in our taxi, and there was so much confusion. So I don't want to repeat that whole this one, but this is the disadvantages actually. And due to that, again we reached our hotel midnight only that day also, day 2. And along the way also we had some other issue, like I told you, there was a huge traffic pile up also. So but one good thing again what I did was, so day 2 10:30 till 10:30 you'll have time morning. Okay, so when you're going to North Sikkim, it will be only after 10:30 that it will start. That means you have to reach the Vajra stand around by 10:30. So till 10:30 you'll have time. So what I did on day 2 was I went to one local Montessori. That Montessori, I have like 2-hour detailed video. I was lucky enough to find some teachers also, I means who is teaching all the monk students and all. So he explained me what all they do, what is the history behind that. Then I met one guy who joined that Montessori when he was at 16. Then when I spoke to him, he was around 25 or something. Like 10 years he has spent in that same Montessori. So he he was very kind enough. He spent at least like 40 minutes with me. He had a walkthrough inside the Montessori in detail. We recorded a video. I asked him a lot of questions on that Montessori, like what is this one, why is it like this, and what is the, like in the last 10 years what have you learned in this Montessori, and so many other questions I've asked, like as a general this one. And he explained me whatever he could. He has given me a detailed information. That is like more than 1 hour video is there. I'll upload it also in separately. So that is what I did early morning this was. Then after Montessori, then I think there only, near the Montessori itself, like 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes actually, 3 minutes walk, you have one more viewpoint, Gangtok viewpoint. So that also you can explore. So this was on day 2 actually. I'm telling this and all is not part of your regular itinerary. So if you wake up early and if you make up your mind, you can cover all these things also. Believe me, that Montessori was really good, you know. It was like amazing. Whenever you're in Sikkim or Darjeeling, you have to definitely visit at least one Montessori. So it's like a different kind of architecture, and a lot of things will be very unique actually. So luckily I was able to cover that in my day 2. Then this one, I'll go to Lachen. Like I reached 12:30. Then day 3 in that journey will start. Day 3 also, like, due to, even though we started at 6:30 a.m, we left the hotel in Lachen till like 12:30 or something. We were stuck, guys. That is where I told you, like, that 3 kilometer we took 3 hours, right? That is where on that day only it happened. This was due to like weather, this one. But in spite of that, we managed to reach the destination, like I said. But then, due to driver's selfishness, right, he was supposed to take us to the lake first, but it was already part of the itinerary, so he won't get any money. He took us to Kalapatar because he'll get more additional money. So you have to pay like 400 per person has to pay. And there also, what happened, since we were like multiple groups, one of the group wanted to go to Kalapatar first because they had already seen the lake previously, but we all wanted to go to lake. And driver was like, no, I'll take you first to Kalapatar, then I'll take you to lake, because he also wants money, right? So that is what happened. And then by the time these guys played enough, then spent a hell lot of time there, and they reached back. Then we headed to Gurudmong Lake. I'm not able to spell that term exactly, so sorry for that one. It was very late, like I said. Then it was already 3, and we were not able to see that one. So that was on day 3 experience. That was the most disappointing one actually. Even after spending like so much of time in travel and all, I was not able to see that one. People, whoever covered that lake, right, all were sharing very, very good thing about that lake. So that is something which you definitely can't miss, right? And here is a pro tip: on day 3, along with the lake, you'll have one option to go and visit Kalapatar also. Okay, believe me, you can skip Kalapatar, because on day 4 also you will be visiting 0 point, then Yamutam Valley. Then I think what else you'll be visiting? Yeah, I think these 2 things you'll be visiting. One is Yamutam Valley only, then one 0 point, but 0 point is optional actually. But what is the difference between Kalapatar and 0 point is, both will have lot of ice. You can just go and play there, okay, nothing more. But in Kalapatar it will be limited, like it's like one pahad, on that only you will be spending most of the time. But in 0 point it's like multiple of that one, okay. So much huge place, huge pile up of ice will be there, you will be playing. So I would give you a suggestion: in day 3 you can skip Kalapatar, or if there is an option after visiting the lake, if you have time, then you can go to Kalapatar. That is my suggestion. Don't go first there, but on day 4 definitely go to that valley. There also, first you spend time in Emutong Valley, okay, because I'll show you my video. It's so beautiful, so beautiful. And the video what I've captured doesn't make the, what to say, justice at all, okay, because the camera lens wasn't able to capture that beauty actually. I'll show you also why. Also, I have zoomed in and I explained also in the video. It's so good, right? But if you are visiting the 0 point first and then you come to Emutang Valley, by then you will miss the beauty, because by then all the ice on the pine trees would have melted up, and it will be like plain. This one, you won't feel like enjoying it all. So don't do that mistake. First visit Emutang Valley on that day, then you visit the 0 point, okay. And in 0 point also you have like till 2 p.m. restriction, okay. By then you need to enjoy and then come down. So don't go late there also. So sometime in 0 point also they allow you to stay till 3 also, but for that you have to check in, like you have to enter the 0 point by 1 or something there also. So I'm not sure, but I could feel it, right? I have spent, then my group people also, I saw what happened, okay. They were all like vomiting, and they were feeling like that, what to say, like you will feel like difference in your health condition if you spend long time there, especially after 1-2, right? The weather condition itself will change. I was there and I experienced it also, but luckily for me, no shortness of breath or anything happened, but the weather changes I could experience. That's what I'm telling. So it will get little more severe as time passes. So you reach there as early as possible, Then this is like end of day 3. After that one, after Mtang Valley and 0 point, you are heading back to your hotel. Then from your hotel, you're going back to Gangtok hotel, and you'll be staying there. Then next day, that is day 6, you'll be checking out. Let me again recollect. So day 1, you're doing nothing. You're just reaching your Gangtok hotel. Day 2, it is like East Sikkim. Then day 3 is just heading towards Lachen. Nothing, no sightseeing. Day 4 is sightseeing, and then you'll be heading to Lachong. Then day 5 is again the sightseeing, the 0 point and all, and then heading back to Gangtok. So this is what happened till yesterday night. So yesterday night I reached early morning actually. Around 12 o'clock I reached Gangtok. Then we headed back to hotel. So that time from Vajra stand to hotel it's like 20 minutes walk. For that the taxi guy took 400 rupees from 2 people actually. We were 2 people that time who were staying in that same hotel, so he took 400. So that's one more disadvantage when you're having a shared taxi. It won't be from hotel to hotel, but it'll be from stand to stand only. So that also you need to take care. So that's how my whole Sikkim tour experience was, right? Then breakfast, dinner and all will be included in the package, they say it, but believe me, most of the times it won't work out, because like I said, right, for dinner every day in North Sikkim we used to reach after 11 definitely. So lunch also will be outside only, and breakfast, if they are sponsoring, right, they'll say if it's sponsored, what they'll give you is bread and jam, that's all, that nothing more. But it's that I don't have any problem with that, because I anyway wanted to explore all the local this one. And everywhere you get very good momos actually, like for 80 rupees 8 pieces, or 100 rupees 10 pieces momos you get. And Maggi is around 70 rupees with egg. Without egg it is like 50 rupees or something. Then what else you have to eat, like that is the common thing, okay. Maggi and momos is available most of the places. Along with that you have like regular chai, tea, coffees and all. And only on the 0 point I got this one also, chenna with tomato, onion, chilies, they mix and give. It's so good, and in few places only chenna they'll give, they won't have any onion or tomato. So when you're on 0 point, remember to go to a place where they even have that extra onion, tomato and all. So it will be like when you're heading towards 0 point, only on the way it will be available, everything. So you'll understand there is nothing to worry about that one. Then what else, yeah, like food is that only. Then I've like covered most of the distance things. Actually there were so many things, but now whatever came up on my mind, right, I'm just telling you. Around 7:30 a.m. I started recording this video. Now it's already 8:10, and this is in Kalimpong, day 6 actually, early morning. 9 o'clock I have to reach a place like I said you for paragliding, and then day 6 by evening I am planning to reach Darjeeling. That's my plan, but I have to see if things goes well. I want to reach Darjeeling. If not, I want to stay one night here, and then tomorrow I have to reach Darjeeling. So for me, checkout is on Friday, like April 18th. Checkout in the sense like departure from here. I have flight around 12 o'clock. So this is it, right now. My 5-day experience have recorded here in this video. 6, 7 and 8. I'll be making one more video after this 3 days. So you can stay tuned. I hope you liked it. If you have any other questions or something, also do post it in the comment. I'll try to answer most of them. Then any other suggestion, tips I've given you in this video. It's a lot of in between, whenever I could remember, I've given you. So you can just please watch it. And most of the other people also who have been to Sikkim tour, if you have also faced the similar issues or something, please do post them also. And also share your tips and suggestions also, so for people who are visiting can avoid all those mistakes. Yeah, but that's it, right? Like if you have no choice, you can't spend a lot of money for going for private tour and all. One suggestion is visit so many other places are there where sharing basis also you will get a lot of good experience in India itself. So visit such places. Only then after that you visited all the places, then come back to Sikkim. Because why I'm telling you this is, everywhere there is a construction happening right now in Sikkim. So that means within next 2 to 3 years, right, everything would have been better actually. So that time it will be even good for you to explore also. But if you want to explore now only, where there's like 70% of the travel is like off-roading, that kind of adventure you want, then maybe you can come now. But I'll tell you this also, it's very very risky, guys. The roads and all, like it's like too deep, you know. If something little miss thing happens, you will be like you know, like I have recorded those videos also. Maybe you can see that one. It's like very risky, and every day in North Sikkim you're traveling in the night only, right? So it's, and I am sitting in front seat, like I said, so I can see that clear view, you know, like just like right next to the car, right? It'll be like full deep, this one, nothing will be there, and it's all like one car only can pass at a time, you know, that kind of roads only, that small roads. So I was like in Wonderland all, you go for that adventure, right? But you know everything is safe. But here you get that kind of feeling in the full journey, you know, especially if you're sitting in that front side and you're seeing the real view. It's very very scary. So yeah, that's all I can remember for now. If you have seen this video till here, I'm sure you're seriously planning for Sikkim tour. Hope you all guys have a safe, very good experience journey on your trip. Any doubts, do put it here. Like I said, I'll try to answer most of them. Yeah, happy journey guys, take care. Thank you so much, and keep supporting. Like I said, day 6, day 7, day 8, I'll be posting the other videos. And in this 30 minutes I have spoken lot of places. For all those also I have detailed videos, I'll be posting that also. So yeah, support the channel also, and thank you for listening and patiently hearing all these things. Yeah, bye.